Hello students, how are you all? My name is Nagalakshmi. I am from Kgbv, Nakkapalli, Visakhapatnam district. First of all, I would like to congratulate you all because of you enter into new class, 10th class. Very important in every student life. Okay? Students, today we are going to discuss the grammar of 10th class, unit 1. Okay? So the first topic in grammar section. So grammar section is be in a question paper. So the first topic for today grammar class is defining a non-defining class. The first unit of your English textbook. Before going introduce lesson, the theme is personality development. The personality refers to told you internal as well as external qualities of a person. Development refers to growth and progress. Okay, students, in the 10th class textbook, we have 6 units is there. First unit, personality development. A personality refers qualities of a person. Every person has a certain qualities. It refers good qualities and bad qualities. Qualities visible internally and externally. Externally means it shows our body growth. Internally means it shows our way of thinking. Okay, children? Development, it is progress or growth. So personality development is growing our personality. We have to do that means giving away bad qualities, acquiring good qualities. This unit gives wonderful lesson for our life. In this unit we have 3 readings. The first reading, a reading, attitude is altitude. The second reading is every success story is also a story of great failures. And the third reading, I will do it. The first reading is attitude is the way of thinking. Altitude is the height of a life. Grammar. Defining and non-defining relative clause. The defining and non-defining relative clauses. Phrase. The sentence has more than one word. It is called a phrase. An example, she sat under the tree. The clause. A group of words that included a subject and a verb. A clause is usually only part of a sentence. A clause functions as an adjective, an adverb, or a noun. A clause contrasts with a phrase which does not contain a subject and a verb. Example, he saw a man who was trying to cross the road. Relative pronoun. A relative pronoun. A relative pronoun that joins the clause which introduced to its own antecedent. The antecedent of pronoun is the noun or pronoun to which it refers the words who, where, whom, which, that, etc. are called relative pronouns. Relative clauses. Next one, relative clauses. Look at the following sentences. The students, the first one is, I met Ramu who got the first rank. The second sentence, this is the car which the two boys. Okay, students. The another sentence, this is the boy whose father is a teacher. The fourth sentence, we wear clothes that are made of silk. The underlined clauses in the above sentences identify the person or thing we are talking about. These clauses are called relative clauses. Okay. A relative clause is as usually introduced by relative pronouns which are mentioned above. As usually, a relative clause modifies the noun or pronoun that before it, which is called the antecedent. The pronoun that goes before it, which is called the antecedent. Okay, children, are you understand? Okay. Next, look at the following sentences. Look at the following sentences. The woman whom I met at the airport is a famous English poet. The second one is, the moment which is lost forever. In the first sentence, the relative clause, whom I met at the airport, modifies its antecedent, the woman. In the second sentence, the relative clause, which is last modifies its antecedent the moment. Okay, children. Next, read the following another sentences. The first one is, the man who had cheated me yesterday was arrested by the police. Okay. The second one, the mangoes which I brought are not at all sweet. The clause in the first sentence restricts, limits or defines more clarity the antecedent. It is called defining relative clause. The clause in the second sentence does not restrict the antecedent, but it gives additional information. It is called a noun defining relative clause. Look at the following sentences. Look at the following sentences. The first one is, my brother, who is a software engineer, has gone to Australia. Okay. My brother, who is a software engineer, has gone to Australia. Next, the second sentence, my brother, who is a software engineer, has gone to Australia. In the first sentence, the relative clause, who is a software engineer, is not separated from my brother. It implies that the speaker has several brothers, and the clause, who is a software engineer, distinguish a particular one of them. In the second sentence, the relative clause, who is a software engineer, does not define, and the implication is that the speaker has only one brother. The grammar, defining and non-defining relative clauses. Let us read the following sentences. Okay. An example, the woman who taught him surfing had been bitten off by a shark. Okay. The next example, Nick, who was teased and bullied, had an electric wheelchair for mobility. What difference do you notice? between sentences 1 and 2. In sentences 1, the relative clause defines the woman. It is a defining relative clause. In sentence 2, the relative clause adds extra information about Nick. This is a non-defining relative clause. Okay? A non-defining relative clause is preceded and followed by a comma or a hyphen. An example: the brave 26-year-old, who is mainly a torso, plays football and golf, swims and surfs. The brave 26 years old, who is mainly a torso, plays football and golf, swims and surf. Okay. Let's practice one and another examples. Let's practice one. Read the text again and identify some more defining and non-defining relative clauses. Answers. Nick, the first one is, Nick has a small foot on his left hip, which helps him balance and enable him to kick. The sentence is defining relative clause. The sentence defining relative clause. The second one is, Nick, comma, who was born in Melbourne, comma, Australia, now lives in Los Angeles. The sentence. What is the sentence? It is non-defining relative clause. Non-defining relative clause. Okay. The third one. His mom invented a special plastic device that meant he could hold a pen and pencil. It is defining relative clause. Okay, children, are you understand? And fourth one. When I was 13, I read a newspaper article about a disabled man who had managed to achieve great things and to be helped others. Okay? When I was 13, I read a newspaper article about a disabled man who had managed to achieve great things and to be helped others. So defining relative clause. The last one, fifth. Nick's parents made a decision which may have been the best one they could have made for him. It is defining relative clause. Okay, children, are you understand? Next, read the following sentences and circle the non-defining relative clauses and put a comma or a hyphen whatever necessary. Okay, children? Okay. First one. The meeting which was held in the town hall was a great success. The meeting which was held in the town hall was a great success. Answer. The meeting which was held in the town hall was a great success. Defining relative clause. The second one. Napoleon, who won the French honor, died at Sister Helena. Okay. Once again. Napoleon, who won the French honor, died at Sister Helena. Answer. Napoleon, comma, who won the French honor, died at Sister Helena. The non-defining relative clause. Okay, children. Thank you.